So who else saw that video of that woman, Nigerian woman that tore her husband's passports at the airport? So they landed from abroad with their 3 or 4 children, and the woman right there at the airport tore her husband's passport into pieces so that the man won't travel abroad again. And she never said the reason. But I heard first of all that it's a skit. Okay, they are skit makers from what I heard. So apart from that, they were trying to pass a message, right? And that message is something that happens in many families. At least I know of 2 cases where the wife tore her husband's, what do you call it, papers, all his papers, certificates, everything, just, not even tore it, she burnt it. I saw another one of boyfriend and girlfriend dating, and because the girl feels that the boy cheated on her, in his own house, she brought out all his documents and set it on fire, and took the video and put it online. I don't know if you guys remember that case. So this document burning thing is a real problem. There was a case I discussed last year where a man was preparing to travel abroad. He has got his visa, everything. On the night before he traveled, he started looking for the visa and the document, his papers. He couldn't find it. Eventually, he didn't travel abroad. His life took a different turn. He stayed in Nigeria, married and everything, and eventually died. Now, his elder brother, on his deathbed, started confessing that he was the one that disrupted that guy's destiny by stealing. He was jealous. How can his brother travel abroad before him? So he stole the documents that night. So it's a real scenario that happens in many families, just that some people won't talk. But let me show you. Can you recognize this? This is the solution to such. So this is a safe, all right? There are 2 different kinds of it. You can order it online actually, but you can go, there are many safe sellers. You can go and inspect for yourself. There is the fireproof and non-fireproof one, and then some of them are electronic, and then some of them are manual. Get the manual one because you don't trust the electronic one. The one that the lock is electronic. It may look easy, but what if something happens and the battery dies and stuff? So I always suggest the manual one, right? Some of them will have both, like this one, you see, manual, electronic and manual. This is manual combination, electronic combination. But ones like this are usually not fireproof. So even though it can protect your documents, all right, it's cheaper. Look at the price here. It's cheaper, can protect your, it's really small, like half the size of an oven. Not oven now, but microwave. So this one is much bigger. That's why sometimes you have to go and inspect yourself by yourself. There are much bigger ones, like multiple decks. But you need to have this in your house. It's your responsibility, especially as a man. You need to have an iron safe. Okay, if you can get the fireproof one, close your eyes and buy it once, because it's not something you wish to buy again. The bigger, the better. Do you understand? Because this one now is very small. To put your documents inside, you have to fold it. And then gradually your document starts getting bigger and bigger, more and more in number. Then your wife's documents, you have to secure it too. Your children, you start giving birth to children. Now you need more documents to secure. Alright, but if it's big, then it can contain everybody's stuff. So even if there's fire in the house, you will not be worried because your key stuff is here. It's also good for keeping money. In some families, you can't keep money again. Anywhere you hide that money in that house, your husband or your wife or your son will go and find it. Some people can smell money. They will smell it out. So, but if you have this kind of safe, they will be seeing the safe, but they can't break it. Look at how strong the safe is. I think they put concrete inside. The ones that are fireproof, they are heavy. They put concrete inside. All right. So just buy the best one you can buy once. It's not something you want to repeat. Okay. So once you buy it, any document you have, put it there. Everybody's document, put it there. If you have some money you want to save or some jewelry, all this issue that your house help stole your jewelry. You understand? House help stole jewelry. And, you know, sometimes if somebody knows that they can steal your stuff, your life is in danger. People have died from it in Nigeria. Many have died. So look at this. House help in court for stealing 15 million naira jewelry from employer. Okay. She was 28 years old. Danger within. How bloodthirsty house help takes the life of her boss in cold blood. If you look at it, it's about jewelry. House girl in court for allegedly stealing jewelry worth 1 million. See, it's happening all the time. Why is it happening? Because the house help can see that she can reach the jewelry. But if you have it in a strong safe, do you understand? That idea will not come because the safe needs combination and you are the only person in the house that knows the combination. If you are totally dead, they will have to get all these people that use heavy equipment before they can destroy the box and extract what is there. At least it's going to take 3 to 6 hours to be able to break through that box. So everybody will know that somebody is trying to open a box. So make sure you get it. All right? Make sure you get it. Then I know you'll be expecting me to talk on the relationship part. Just know that what the woman did is bullying. And you know, I made a video about bullying. Bullies only bully people that they know that they can bully. So before a bully bullies you, before somebody will tear a document or do something like hit you or slap you, they must have tested you. Either by shouting at you and seeing how you react, pushing you a little, pushing you out of the way, taking something that doesn't belong to you, stepping on you without apologizing. Bullies will always test their limit first, and then they will see whether you react. If you don't react, the next time they will wound you slap. If you don't react, the next time they push you. One day, they're going to stab you. So many marriages are in different stages of abuse. So many different stages of abuse. This thing happens in stages. So it's only when they know that you will react, that's when they will not do it to you. Do you understand? Haven't you ever wondered why in primary and secondary school those days, some people have nicknames, why some people don't? There are some people you dare not call a stupid nickname. They will bring down the whole, they will burn down everything just to make sure they teach you a lesson. Do you understand? So you only get bullied as much as they know that they can. If you're under a bullying situation where people are bullying you today, it's because they know that you're not going to react. You're just going to nag about it, or you just enjoy it and without a harsh reaction from you. The bully is not scared of the consequences of bullying you. You are the one that is scared of consequences of reacting. Do you understand? So I'm not saying you should react anyhow, but you should react with common sense. But just understand how bullying works. It's because they know that you're not going to react. If you slap me today, I don't have to slap back today, I'm telling you. I can go and think about it, and then I'll shock you. Do you understand? Once I weigh it properly, understand the situation, consult the people I need to consult and everything, and weigh everything and see that this is bullying situation and I need to teach you a lesson so that you don't try it again. Expect me. I can still, if you slap me today, I can still slap you back in 3 days time. I can still slap you back in 1 month. There is no, you chose your own time to slap me. I have to choose my own time to react. You know, where it's bad is when you are reacting out of emotion, walking into the person's trap. Some people might be looking for a way to fight you, and that day the person has dressed in a clothing that will enable them to wrestle and fight well, and you're not dressed in such a clothing. So the day they confront you, if you try to fight back that day, you know, they will defeat you. So sometimes when you experience a bad something, you might want to pull back and weigh the situation properly. When I was in primary school, one day my father bought a new ball for me, football, and I took it to school. And after school that day, we played. School closed by 2 p.m. We played until 4 p.m. 2 hours. Then I wanted to go. I told everybody, hey, let's end this match. I'm going. It's my ball. Thank you very much. We'll continue tomorrow. So I took the ball and tried to head home. 2 brothers, okay, senior and junior brother, they were in the same class, like 1 year apart. They took the ball from me and started running towards their own house. I started chasing them with my school bag. I ran more than 3 to 4 kilometers that day, just chasing these guys. Once I'm about to catch one, he would throw the ball to his brother. His brother would start running. I would leave that guy and start chasing his brother. By the time I tried to catch his brother would throw to him. These guys did this to me until they got to the front of their house. I was crying. You know, small boy now, I was crying. Jeez. Then the woman sitting in front of their house asked why I was crying. When I explained, she shouted at them and told them to give me back my ball. When I went home, the next day, my food flask, I went back to school with my food flask. After school, I brought back my ball as usual, and everybody started playing. I wasn't playing ball. I was waiting for motherfuckers to show up. Eventually, one of them came. I don't know where the other one went that day. One of them came, put leg.